Dantaharshe dantachali mukharoge cha vatika sukoshnamattva sheetam tilakalka udakam heetam gandusha dharani. When you hold the liquids in your oral cavity, in your mouth, without moving, which you commonly know as oil pulling, which in Ayurveda is called as Gandush since years and years, people practice on a daily basis. What happens when you follow this? Right from local conditions to systemic benefits. How will oil pulling benefit for your heart? How will it benefit for your lungs, for your anorectal disorders, for all the circulation in the body? Why and how you must practice oil pulling, which is Gandush, on a daily basis? Let's understand in this video. Namaste everyone, welcome to Jyovis Hospital of Ayurveda and Aesthetic Center, Mumbai. Oil pulling, Gandush, we have seen since the past 10 years there have been research and rediscovery about the daily regime activities. Ayurveda has an entire chapter in Ashtang Hriday Sutrastan. There is Dinacharya explained. How should a person start their day? How should they spend their day, which is Dinacharya, the Ratri Charya, which is night regime, and the Ritu Charya, which is the seasonal regime. So all these yojana, these planning is explained in Ayurveda for swastasya swastarakshanam, which means to preserve health, to maintain health, as well as aturyasya vikar prashamanam, which means to cure disease. So over here, it's very important to know one of the part of Dinacharya, which is daily regime, which is holding of liquids in your oral cavity. There are two kinds of kriya mentioned. One is Gandush and one is Kaval. The only difference between Gandush and Kaval is Gandush is holding of medicated liquids without moving, and Kaval is holding a small portion of it and we can gargle it, we can move it. That's Kaval. Over here, very important is that we do not just hold medicated oil like coconut oil or sesame oil. This is a limited knowledge when it comes to oil pulling. Over here, right from cow's ghee to medicated liquids like vriksha amlas, right from the audumbara, the khadira herbs, the vacha, yashti, sariva, varnya kashai dravyas, the vishagna dravya mahakashayas. Certain liquids when held in the oral cavity gets directly absorbed. The properties directly gets mixed in the blood vessels and it is circulated throughout the body. That's the number one action we see. Over here in the Ashtang Hriday Sutrastan, beautifully explained as Dantaharsha Dantachali Mukhe Roge Cha Vatika. It is explained that Gandush is one of the best treatment for Mukharogas, which is tingling, shaking of the teeth, pain in the teeth, receding gums, pain at the gum area, degeneration of the teeth. It is said that one must practice it on a daily basis. Not just the oral disorders like the stomatitis or the oral lichen planus or mukhadorgandhi, but the systemic disorders as well. It is beautifully explained as a principle, as a vichar, that which are the organs that you can change its shape by just taking a deep breath. Which are those organs that have an impact? Which are those parts that have an impact? We see lungs, we see heart, and we see all the veins of the body. Hence, for cardiac disorders, for respiratory conditions, as well as for hemorrhoidal veins, which includes your piles, fissure, fistula, anorectal disorders, to your varicose veins. We see doing Gandush gets a change in all these kinds of conditions. So if you have varicose vein, Gandush. Cardiac respiratory conditions, piles, fissure, fistula, Gandush is a must for all. We advise this for patients in over 50 plus countries, and they often tell us a positive change that they've started seeing with this one addition to Gandush. Every Dinacharya, every daily regime has an impact not just on the local area but on a systemic area as well. For example, another one I'll add off topic, Jiva Nirlekan. When we scrape our tongue, when we do Jiva Nirlekan, it's not just doing the lekan of white coat over your tongue, but it has a lekan karya on the entire body wherever lekan is expected. So wherever lekan is expected, it will just keep on doing the scraping by just scraping your tongue. That's the beauty of Dinacharya explained in Ashtang Hriday Sutrastan, which I advise everyone must read. So oil pulling, several different liquids, right from milk to ghee to oil to meat soup to animal soup to herb liquid to decoction to swaras to kalkakwat to hemofant. Several different combinations are advised to be held in the mouth. The Sutrasthan Shlok which I explained, it is advised that 1 teaspoon of til mixed in lukewarm water or cold water or everyday use of sesame oil, which is til tel. Do a Gandush of it and reap all the benefit that it offers. So practice Gandush and be very happy to hear questions and doubts from you. Write them down in the comment section below. Until next time, from Jyovis and the team, look impressive, be progressive.